Hey, what's up, guys? I, I was gonna release that second part of that video that I said was on my channel, part 1 and 2, but I messed up on it, accidentally deleted it, so I gotta redo that, because I was busy looking at this picture, too, that I woke up to this morning, it's just one of these weird pictures I get every now and then, of where I just don't know what to think about it. I don't know exactly where it's at, because I don't recognize the room or anything in the background like that matches my house where it would be, and just some very strange, disturbing stuff going on here, guys. And I want to share some of it, and let's see what you guys think. But first of all, you can see what's really kind of weird here is my arm. This is supposedly me. I mean, I'm assuming it's me. I'm really not this fat, though, but I do wear these white tank tops. And I think the camera's like right up on my stomach or something. But I'm not that fat. Anyways, what I want to look at here, guys, is this thing I'm carrying. Now, let me back it up. Okay, this is very weird. It's like this little box. I mean, it's like, it almost looks like I got a remote in my hand. But there's this, like, box hooked to it that I can't explain. I mean, look at this. Okay. Got the arm, the hand, and my thumb. It's holding on to something. Kind of looks like this remote, like I'm pushing a button on it. And this remote is hooked onto the top of this box. It looks like, to me anyway. Because I think, you'll see I got this thing wrapping around my arm, like a snake or something. But it's connected and it's holding on to this box too. And the only thing I can think of is on Egypt and Samaria, on their wall paintings, you'll see they're carrying these hand basket like things. They've had episodes like on Ancient Aliens. I think it's some kind of time travel or interdimensional device. I think. I mean, I haven't looked too much into it, but I have seen them and am aware of these things. But this just popped in my head like 5 minutes ago. I thought about this. I'm like, what is this thing? Because it's translucent. It's translucent. My arm's translucent. And it's just very strange. Because you'll see my hand's grabbing on to actually some kind of handle. Some kind of handle right here. And it's got some demon head on it. Okay, and it's hooked to this remote, hooked to this. And then, there's another demon's face sticking out the side, looking this way. Look. Wow. He's got two nostrils. Or, like, two, like, separate nose nostrils. It's weird, like two hoses. But you can see the jawbone. Weird nose, mouth, eye. Really weird. Oh, and on the hat, they got the triangle. You guys see the triangle? Pyramid or whatever. But yeah, I'm holding on to something, some kind of handle onto this basket thing. And it's actually bigger than it seems right there because it really, you could see part of it. It goes out here. Goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, goes like that. Looks like that. There's a handle that my hand's holding on to. And I think the snake, you can see it wrapping around the arm. And the only thing I can think of is that, but that Egyptian thing. I mean, I don't know what else it could be. That is weird. The box is just weird. Anyways, you can see my arm's all translucent. And I'm somewhere in this picture where I don't know where it's at. I don't know where this place is. And then you see these snakes like wrapping around me. Translucent. And when you get in the background here, look at this. You got a long hand right here. And then right here, you got a gun. Some kind of gun. Something wrapping around it. There's a dot on the end, and you can see translucent line going right at me. That's why I'm saying it's disturbing, guys. Like, this is not something I'm taking lightly here. This is not cool at all. This is very scary, honestly. I mean, look at that. That's a nozzle. Looks like a snake's wrapping around this gun on this nozzle. I mean, look at that. And you can see the line, the energy coming from it. Oh, yeah. And then there's a bean right there. See this head or something? There's a couple of them. There's gray right here. Wow, there's something up here. Wouldn't be dark in it. But then look in this mirror, this will, or whatever this is. I don't know if it's a mirror or what, but this will blow your mind. Okay, there's several beans right here. There's snakes wrapping around all of them. You got one face up there. You got one right here, reptilian. You got I mean, there's a bunch of different stuff here going on. You got grays and some kind of demonic being right there. I mean, these are demons, guys. or aliens, or whatever you want to call them, but that's what they are. They don't look like friendly beings to me. I want to see angelic, good looking, or, friendly looking beings. But I wanted to share this image with you guys because it is very disturbing. And this basket is really crazy. I mean, look at this thing. Thought it was like some kind of remote. But look at the handle. Look at this handle. It's crazy. Okay, now you can see a little better. On this handle. Look at the end of it. I mean, there's all these designs. The eye. That's crazy. Look at this. It's got this, and it comes out like this. Goes up. Comes up here. Has all this weird stuff. There's another thing around here where the handle is. And my hand's going around it. But this is some kind of weird stuff going on. And then I got a laser or something shooting me in the back. Look at that. You can faintly see that line coming right at me. I mean, you can see it's there. It looks like swirl. Yeah, it swirls with a line going right through it. It's kind of hard to see. I'm trying to find the best temperature to see it in. Yeah, you can see the line clearly right there. I mean, it's a wave of energy coming right from this thing. Actually, it's coming right down here, and then it's got like swirls around it. I don't know. It's pretty crazy though, guys. And I don't know where this is at, and I'm trying to think. I thought it was in my closet. I mean, it looks like it's in my closet, but it looks like a different closet. It's got a door like my closet, but I'm holding this thing. That's so weird. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know. It's driving me nuts. What are you doing, Mickey? Look at this thing hiding behind here. What are you doing? My dog's making all those weird noises. Go lay down. Anyways, thought I'd share that with you guys. And then I wanted to share a couple of those Montauk images that I was going to share yesterday. There's actually a few images from Cleveland I want to show to you, but we'll get to these Montauk ones real quick. Check it out. We got some kind of metallic craft right over the bay. But I catch a lot of the stuff right here in the front, guys. I catch so much stuff out here. I mean, there's a base so huge that always comes up. And then you'll see all kinds of craft and mermaids and weird stuff in here. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. Look at some weird right here. Look for mermaid tails. You'll find mermaids in here. And then you'll find these things like mermaids, but they got like huge, long, like worm tails. Look at this. What is this? Look at this coming from underneath the underground base. You got this tunnel hole and this thing coming out. It's got like lobster hands or something grasping something. Or connected to something. But it's coming from underneath. And this is where you'll catch a lot of these beans, right under the dock. You got a gray right here. You got a couple grays right here. And then you'll see them all under the dock. A lot of action goes on right under there. Anyways, let's move on. Try to get through these quicker this time. Okay, you see the disruption on the water? Look at that. What is that? Look at that. What is that, guys? The hell is that thing? I mean, it's kind of blocky, though. It's weird because, yeah, they always have it way more, like, blocky on these things to try to cloak themselves. But you gotta try to make it out here. Okay. Wow, what is this? Holy crap. Look where that's running from. Look at, it's even coming over here. Some kind of ship. Oops. Wow, look at that. This kind of looks like a dragon head on it, on the front, or an alligator's face, pointing this way. See the eyes on the top, the long snout, and it kind of looks like that. But, I don't know. That's definitely something weird, though, huh? And then look on the shore, what we got here. Got a couple beans, I think. You got this craft or something. Right here. There might be part of that base coming up. That's probably what it is. But it looks like you got a gray down there. Or something. Some kind of strange craft. Oh, and then I saw these things in one of those other weird pictures that showed up on my phone a while back. I think I shared it. There was this freaking, it was like a worm thing or like a rope worm type thing with a steel or metal cylinder at the end of it with an eye on the end of the worm. It's like a worm head, but it was like a sphere, a metal sphere with a red eye on it. I see these same things on these craft. They're all over the place. These craft have got them. And then they got the bigger ones. Look at this. You can kind of see them. You see these rope things right here? That's what they are. These are the things. I had the same thing. I got it on camera. That I woke up to one of these pictures. And it has these little rope things with eyes on them. There's one over here. There's one over there. I mean, they got them all over their craft and stuff. Looks like some kind of craft is sitting right here. Or something. Part of the base. Look at this. It's got a point on that. Looks like someone's sitting right there, but I'm not sure. But look at the end. This almost looks like a jet booster. I'm not sure what it is, but that almost looked like a shark. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, but let's darken this up again. Okay, look out here. No, it's not the best quality, but I think we got one of these craft that are rising up out of the water. It's either a craft or the walls of this base. This base, the walls go all the way, from what I've seen, they go all the way around this dock. Way out there. They go all the way around. And yeah, you can see all the stuff this is disrupting. I mean, look at this. It's probably part of that wall coming up. I don't know what it is. Or some kind of craft. Oh, wow. Look at this. You get something here. This. It looks like an eye inside of it. Oh, wow. Wow. What is that? Are those beans or what are they? I don't know, guys, but I think. Look at this. I don't know. I might be crazy, but to me, it looks like that might be one part of the craft, but you can also see a big dragon's head being cloaked. I mean, I think that might be just a screen demon or something, but it's there. That might be, yeah, some kind of screen demon. I'm not sure. Just looks really weird. It might be part of the craft. That's why it's so hard to tell. They mask their stuff by putting these screen images on, these faint images. But that's some kind of object anyway. Shows like it's disrupting the water. But let's move to the next one. Okay, and every time you see the sun out like this, there's always something going on in the peripheral. Like beyond that light that's blinding you, you'll catch so much stuff when the sun's out like this. I mean, look, even right here on the shore that you can see. Look at this stuff. So much stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Bunch of stuff going on right there. Bunch of stuff coming up. I mean, this base is coming up. That's what it looks like. The walls are coming. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. I don't know if that's just a crazy ship or the top of some building or what. But something disrupting the water coming up. And it reaches all across. Yeah, you could see the edges of the walls coming up. Right here. See the metallic parts? And they got eyes all over them. There's an eye. And an eye. See, it's going to come up. Yeah. Yep. And then they come up and they got these triangles on them with the eyes. Yeah, you can see it coming out from the ground right there, guys. Look at this. See, you got the ground. Look at this part of the triangle. It's coming up. There's proof of your underground base coming up from the ground. Yeah. There's another image. Look, some weird craft right here or something. Yeah, it looks like a saucer or something. I don't know. Whoa, holy shit. Never mind. Look how big this thing is. I mean, they got it like camouflaged, but it's up. This thing is up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those walls. Raised up. Look at this. Crazy. That is nuts. And you got a bunch of those little squiggly things with the eyes on them in the water down there. Whoa, look at that. What kind of being is that? Kind of looks like a dog or something. Like a dog being or some shit. I don't know. Whoa, and then there's... I don't know, something next to him. Yeah, you can see the stuff coming up. Look at this part of the thing. It's like spraying out water, air, or something like air compression. And this part's coming up. I don't know how they do this, like under the dock. No, that's not the dock. I don't know how they do this. But I mean, to them, when you look at it, is everything's a hologram. Like, to them, you know, they're in a whole different realm. It's totally weird. Look at that. There's a craft right up there too, right in the sky. They're always up here, man, in the sky. You'll see them all the time. They're, but look at this thing. All the walls are coming up. That's what I mean. They come way out there. You see them coming up all the way out here, all the way around. Just crazy. Yeah, you see the structures right here. Right here. Man, this is nuts. Look at that. It's mind-blowing stuff, guys. Wow. Looks like all these translucent beings on the shoreline. Or something. I don't know what the hell that stuff is. Well, there's a gray right there. There's a gray. What's that? There's another one. That one looks physical. Putting his head out there. Oh, and then you got a reptoid right here. With the spikes on his head. Crazy. Yeah, look at that thing. I don't know if that's spikes or what, but that's a reptoid. He's looking out at the water. He's got like a hat on or a crown on or something. You can see his eye, that black thing. And his mouth is going out there. He's looking out this way. Because his door is open on the bank to the underground base. Because it's all under this island, the whole island. But these doors on the bank flap, and they come open. They look like rocks, and the rocks move, and then they come open. Wow, look at that. Look at the huge craft in the sky. That's weird. It looks like a DNA kind of sign. It's kind of weird how it's like twisting the whole sky. I don't even know if that's a craft. It's just part of the matrix, like what it looks like. Because that is what it looks like. I mean, there's little strands and big strands, but that's why the DNA is that symbol. It's because that's what's going throughout everything. I mean, you'll look in the sky and you'll see this pattern through everything. The DNA symbol or shape or whatever. But there's also other stuff going on here too. I mean, you got these huge plasma octopuses, like I showed on my last video. You'll see a lot of those too, like tentacles. And that's what this DNA could be too. The symbols, because they do kind of look like tentacles, or the waves through the sky. Look at that. There's the eye. It just, I mean, I showed you guys on my last video one of my old images of one of those things with the big tentacles. You see this eye up here, and then you see this arm coming out. You see this arm coming up. See another arm. And these things cross a lot. And I don't know what they're for. I think they might just operate the reality, pretty much, what we visualize and cover it or something. I don't know. So there was one person online that would talk about this thing, and I never believed it. I thought it was just something stupid. I'm like, plasma octopus or whatever the fuck he was saying. Then I actually caught that picture of this thing with all these tentacles. Is that what he's talking about? Like, you know, because look, there's an eye on there, but it does kind of look like there's these weird little arms and stuff coming out. Even like right here, even if, I mean, they may have eyes on them at the end, but like this looks like an arm of a squid. And it's wrapping around this craft or whatever it is. And that's what they do. They wrap through everything. It's like they cover everything. But I see that arm coming up and around. It's like wrapped up. It's a huge craft that's covered up. This thing's huge. But yeah, there's so many crafts here in this freaking Montauk webcam. You'll catch so much stuff. It's nuts. I mean, look at this. Look at these craft, guys. Holy, what the hell? I mean, take a look at that. Look at that. Does that not look like he's shooting a beam or something down? You can even see it. Look, there's this opening in this eye in this craft or whatever it is. And it looks like a clear beam of light or something. And you can even see the lines. But you also see this craft. And this one. That's crazy. Yep, and then you got right up there. Looks like a saucer. Looks like a clear saucer right there. But it's so weird, man. There'll be like these windows with like beings just looking out them. They're the watchers. They just look out, and their heads are as big as clouds and mountains. And it looks like they're just looking out at everything. They're just watching a lot of the time. I don't know if that's what that is, but it happens all the time. Anyways, enough time on this. Moving on. What do we got here? This is just more of this stuff. I know I got some of these craft coming out of the water, and there you go. There's one, I think, pretty much right there. Pretty sure, yep. That looks like one. Oh, there. I don't know if that's the building or a craft, but it kind of looks like the craft, like a saucer coming out. Because I know I've caught one right here before. Like, clear as day. It could be the freaking walls coming up again, but I kind of see this water splash. And like this. But you do see some stuff over here. Is that a... Oh yeah, there's a gray. There's... Maybe that... Actually, that's probably the base. Yep. I thought that was like a saucer coming up. And it could be. Actually, it could be. I don't know. But there's also something else coming up. You see these grays coming onto the dock. And then right here, this could be a saucer. But you got this head of this gray on top, like a statue or a sculpture. And, but when you, this saucer-like shape, look at closely at these, like, nozzles shooting either air or water out. I don't know, I can't see the rest of it to see if it's attached to something. But I see all these other walls coming up, so I assume it's probably attached to something. But you'll catch them all the time coming up. Look at this. There you go. See. See, that could be a craft coming up right there. Whoa, what is that? Looks like a hand. Or something, this big ass hand coming out. Or something. What the hell is that? It looks like a hand grabbing something. Grabbing a craft or something. Look at that. Or grabbing some kind of monster. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to make the best I can of this. Look at this. Okay, tell me that don't look like a hand or something. Grabbing this. There's an arm coming down. His thumb going under and he's holding on to this. What almost looks like a long snouted dragon or something. I don't know. It just looks weird. I can't explain it. I don't know what to think about it. What the hell am I doing? I just start doing this on my PC, man. I hate using a phone. What's that? Huh. Look at all this disruption all over the place. Look at this whole area. Look at all that. I mean, look how... Look at, you got these walls way back there. See, I think the camera... I mean, the best I can think is that it's picking up a slightly different frequency. Like, this is happening just outside of our line of sight, touch, and sound. Because, like, in real life, like, this shit would go, like, noticed. Obviously, someone would notice this. But yet, we don't hear anything about it. But clearly, it's showing up on this camera. And then I know that cameras are picking up the entities that we don't see with our eyes. Obviously, they pick up different frequencies and spectrums. So, I'd imagine that's what's going on here. A lot of this stuff isn't visible to the human eye without the camera, or even to the touch or sound or anything. So I could be seeing this stuff right here, but people, you know, if they're in the same place, they're not even noticing anything. Because it's on a different wavelength that, you know, their eyes aren't picking up. Wow, look at this. Wow. Look at that thing raised up. That's nuts. Oh, yep, there's that thing, that alien head on the top. So, yeah, that was stationary. See this Gray's head on top of this thing? Yeah, you see that Gray's head right there? There's some beans on the dock right there. Whoa, you see that? See those two horns coming up? Look at that. Look at that. Trying to get a good shot of him. It's kind of far away for this shitty camera. Wow, is that another weird hornbeam? What is that? I don't know, it's hard to tell if that's coming from the craft or on these things. Look at that, though. These things raising up, it's like a Mount Rushmore of these aliens. And that's what I've noticed a bunch. It's like a Mount Rushmore on all of these bases and stuff of alien faces, different kinds. I've seen the birds. They got these big beaks. They look evil as hell. Kind of like... Yeah, there's... But then you got like grays and reptoids. And the whole base is like faces. Like a Mount Rushmore of faces. Look at this. There's another one right there. Another gray with a dot on its forehead. You'll notice that too. A lot of these aliens have the red dot on their forehead. Like a Buddha. And that's where they obviously adopted it from. Pretty wild stuff. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Oh, you got some kind of being right there. Looks like it's like a head of some kind. Speaking of heads, I mean that rock almost looks like it. But I always try to catch as much as I can. Oh, I think that's about it, guys. Maybe one more. Here we go. We'll see some stuff coming out of the water right here. Yep, look at this one. There you go. See, I don't know. That could be attached to you. It actually looks like some kind of, I mean, it looks like a craft's coming out, but it looks like something that's releasing it. That is just crazy. It's like these doors open, and then this thing just comes out. This craft. This is the same crafts that I caught with an eye on them. Trying to get the best look that I can for it. You know, those alien heads and stuff. I mean, looks like you got more. You got some already in the sky. Look at that. Holy shit. Yeah, you got some already up there. Can't get a good look at them. Oh no. Alright. Those are some weird looking things. Whoa. What we got up here? Oh, look at this. Man, it's such bad. Got it all blocked up. It's hard to make out when they do this, man. They blotch it all up. So it's so hard to see. I mean, it's better to see much far away. Look at this, Yeah, the wall's coming up again. Something's coming out of that dude's face. It's like a face structure or his mouth. Look at this. It's like a hand or something coming out of it. Damn it. It's just crazy. You see all these faces on there now? Oh, it looks like a bean right there. Look at that. That's one of those beans I was talking about. He's like working on something. You got his back. He's got an arm up. His bald head, his thing. But look at the bottom. Yep. Actually, he's got a mermaid tail, I think. It's just really long. You can see the end of it. It comes down like this and goes up. Comes out here. Comes up like that. And then he's working on something. So yeah, there's your first mermaid. I mean, they're kind of hard to spot with such bad quality. But there's probably a few of them around here. You just gotta find their tails. Oh, there's just looking at this guy up top. That looks like a. Okay. It's hard to make out through all this blotchy stuff, but you can clearly see this is part of the base. Their big heads on the like sculptures. His eyes, mouth. It's just so weird, dude. I don't know. I get lost on this stuff. This whole thing's coming up. This whole base is coming up again. Oh, what am I doing? Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I really was just trying to show you guys that picture on my phone, but figured I'd get into some of the Montauk stuff. Look, there's a craft up there, craft right there. A couple more coming up. Wow. Look at this thing, though. I mean, look at that. What the hell is this? I mean, look at this crap before I go. Follow it. This whole thing. I mean, it might be the wall or whatever, but I mean, look at that. It's like a submarine, but it's like a skeleton face, the two skeleton eyes right there. It's like bones coming up here. It's like the top of a submarine. Got some stuff right there. I mean, it's crazy. It's like a freaking submarine. But I'm pretty sure it's just that wall coming up. Just wild, wild stuff. Anyways, guys, I think I'll leave it there. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.